when you are the scapegoat in a narcissistic structure, and you know that there is one main culprit that is the main person that is causing all of this destruction, you know that the main narc is the one that is the pathological liar, the one that is not being honest, the one that just lies like it's a second language, the one that anytime they are caught doing something wrong, they have to lie their way out of it, the one that sabotages things, the one that is, causing all of the problems. When you can recognize this in the narcissist, in this group structure, and you call it out, other people, the enablers, the flying monkeys, they will look at you calling out the narcissistic abuser as if it's blasphemy, as if you just committed a murder, as if you just, killed somebody's puppy. Like, they really look at you like you are such a horrible person because you can see through the bullshit. You can recognize the nonsense for what it is. And too many occasions, the person that's been the black sheep has been further abused and attacked and ostracized for telling the truth, and they were right the entire time. And it always tends to happen where you're warning people like, this person is not telling the truth, they're lying, and then they go. But when you have enablers, the reason why it's so toxic and it's like that, people that have like that murderous spirit, they will be loyal to toxicity instead of being loyal to what's right. So because they're so loyal to the toxicity, they will look at someone that is being disloyal to the toxicity but actually being loyal to what's right. They will look at you as if you are the bad guy because you are contradicting what the collective consciousness is doing. Okay? And a lot of times what happens is when you call something out and everyone attacks you, like you're like, this person is lying, and everyone attacks you and goes, how dare you? How dare you not do that? They'll say things like, well, listen, I'm not saying they said it or if they didn't say it. I'm just saying that I'm sticking with them because that's my sister. And then what tends to happen is receipts are being shown, receipts are given, and all of a sudden we see that the person that they're defending actually was lying the whole time, actually was not being honest. And then the person that just attacked you, the scapegoat for calling shit out, those people ain't got shit to say to you. Like they had all this energy attacking you because you were trying to call out the bullshit. But then when they were just proven wrong and they're like, no, baby, I have a receipt. This person did lie about that. No, they're telling the truth. This person did lie. Now, all of those people that attacked you, they're silent. Like, zip the lips, throw away the key. They ain't got nothing to say. And you want to know why this is? Because they're feeling salty, because they're feeling stupid, because they just attacked a person. And then when they were just proven wrong, the amount of shame, the amount of guilt, the amount of embarrassment, the amount of humiliation, they feel mortified. All of those feelings that they feel internally is too much for them to bear. So they can't even face you, who they just attacked. They can't even do it. And it's like, because you have the whole ammunition to say, see, I told you so. I told you I was telling the truth, and you just attacked me. You owe me an apology. You could say that if you wanted to. I deserve an apology for the way that you just attacked me when I was telling the truth. Now, what do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say now that you know that this person was lying? You just attacked me because I called out this person was lying, and they were in fact lying. What do you have to say for yourself now? You still gonna defend them? 411 on my clock. The 411 is that they were hoping that the person that they are defending, the narcissist that they are enabling, is actually in the right. They're hoping that the narcissist is not in the wrong. Because if the narcissist is in the right, then they can look at you and go, well, you see, because they want to rub that shit in your face. They want to be like, well, you see, you sitting here talking all this shit about them, but look, they were telling the truth. So you're the one that's the problem. Because they want to make out the one that's calling out the abuse, the problem, instead of the actual culprit that actually is causing all the problems. Because when you have a narcissistic structure, you have the narcissist that is actually causing all of the problems. And then you have the other person that they are accusing of causing the problems. And the one that they are accusing of causing the problems are the one that's calling out the actual problem, which is the narcissist. And because these people cannot face themselves, they can't even just sit there and be like, damn, I was wrong. Like, I'm sorry. They have too much pride. They have way too much pride to where they can't even just admit and say, you know what? I'm sorry for going off on you, because that was unnecessary. Like, I really thought I was trying to defend them, but you know what? They were lying. So I'm sorry. They don't have the emotional maturity to do so. And they don't want to face you. So they don't want to apologize. And they also don't want to face you, because they know that if you wanted to, you could rub that shit in their face right back. You could be like, see, I told you. Didn't I tell you? Dumbass motherfucker. You could really go off on them. And they know that if they were to face you, that they would not win that argument anymore. They know it's over with. They know they lost an argument that they started. They know they lost it. They're the ones that started the argument. They're the ones that started the fight. They started the attack, and they ended up being stabbed with the same sword that they stabbed you with. Oh, come on. Story time. So when I was in college and I was dealing with my narcissistic, sorority sisters, we had the situation where one of our, line sisters, Kiera, she was like involved in, she was pretty much like the liaison, like involved in some type of, we gave her this position, and she had to go to these like other meetings with other Greeks or on campus and everything. And there was something about where Kiera, I can't even remember specifically what it was, but Kiera was supposed to do something for the chapter, and she ended up not even doing it. And she had a conversation with another Greek member of another organization, another sorority, and she was basically was supposed to handle some business with this other girl from another sorority. And basically what happened is Kiera did not handle the business right, and Kiera was being dishonest about things throughout this process. So what happens is, it's like Kiera was supposed to give some type of information to this girl, and Kiera never did. And then what happened is Kiera even lied about it too. So what happened is, one of my line sisters was actually having a conversation with the other sorority girl that Kiera was supposed to be handling this business with. So when one of my line sisters, Jennifer, was the one having a conversation with the other girl, the other sorority member, basically Jennifer was like, okay, well, Kiera said that she, well, the girl is saying that Kiera never sent her the information, but Kiera is saying that she did. And I go, well, Kiera lies per usual, so the girl is probably telling you the truth. Kiera probably didn't send her that shit. So then what happens is Jennifer goes, I'm not saying if she said it or if she didn't say it. I'm just saying I'm defending her because that's my sister. And I'm just like, okay, Jennifer. And we're going to have a conversation when I done finishing this text message. And I'm like, And she's, don't you me? Ooh, girl. And then our dean, Rakima, cockeyed one, she was all like, Terry, come here. I did not move a muscle. And then after Jennifer was like, I'm defending my sister, then Kima was like, and that's how you need to be. So here's what happened. It's right in that moment, old girl, the sorority member, had sent back like screenshots, receipts of the conversation that she had with Kiera that exposed that Kiera, one, never sent it, and two, was lying about it. So when that happened, Jennifer was like, I can't remember what the girl's name was. We're just going to call her Muffy. Okay. She's like, oh, well, Muffy has the receipts. Kiera never sent it to her, and she has the receipts. Here's the proof right here. The proof is in the pudding. So at that point, both of them motherfuckers was feeling salty because you just attacked me because I didn't defend my sister. It's not about defending your sister. It's about defending what is right. And I don't defend what's wrong just because and we ain't even real sisters, bro. Anyway. So at that point, Jennifer had nothing to say. Like, she did that conversation she said she was going to have with me, never had the conversation. That whole argument has ceased to exist. It ended. She didn't say nothing else because she knew she was wrong. 1, for defending somebody that actually was lying. 2, for attacking me. And 3, she was wrong the whole time. And Kima didn't even say nothing about that either. So it's like, you see, they so quick to jump and attack the person that is actually speaking the truth. And they be so quick to jump and defend the person that's the culprit. And it's just a bunch of toxicity, because when you got a bunch of narcissistic hyenas flying around, yeah,